And so what that does is it creates complacency, and then people start adding that leverage in there because there's no volatility. And so the complacency led to that. So it led to this too much leverage built up in the system. So cleansing that out is kind of a good thing overall. Number two, what I'd say is that we can see that the world today is highly over financialized and over leveraged, where one random tweet can literally send the market down, and then another random tweet on Sunday night brings it back up again.
Do you think it was the Trump tweet that did it?
I think it was, yes. There's a conspiratorial hat that you could put on that would say that a lot of these crypto trading exchanges potentially use that as cover to unwind a bunch of positions. You could also say that, but I would say it probably was that news. I don't know if you saw, but somebody front ran that news.
Right.
Somebody made a lot of money. I think $100 million front ran that, trading right before the news broke and closing the position at the right time.
Yeah.
And so
maybe it was Barron. I think Barron's getting really rich.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was Barron. I mean, have to have somebody that knew that tweet was going to go out. Nancy Pelosi is the best trader in Wall Street, of course, but she probably didn't know Trump was going to tweet that, so I wouldn't blame her.
Yeah, something to be said about being an insider, though. You definitely want to be close to the action. How do you see Bitcoin solving some of these problems? Because I think like my audience, they see this big, tank on Friday, and they're like, this is why I hate this space. Real estate people do not want that kind of volatility.
Yeah. So a couple of things I'd say about that. So number one, most people look at volatility as a bad thing. They don't want that volatility. But volatility is things moving up and down. So we want prices to go up. Well, that's also volatility. And so I want prices to go up even more. Well, that's even more volatile, right? And so we have to look at it going both ways, number one. So it's not a bad thing. It's something that we have to manage to, and it's to our advantage if we learn how to manage it. Now, real estate's not marked to market on a daily basis. So real estate's also volatile. I mean, most of the country is sort of underwater right now. I own a property in Austin, Texas. It's gotten completely smashed in the last couple of years, right? So real estate's also volatile, but it's not being marked to market on a daily basis, so you don't see it as much. But what I would say is, with Bitcoin, we have to understand that, it's an emerging technology, so it's growing rapidly. And what we have to understand is the mechanism as to why, and then we have to have the right time frame. So let me give you a real estate example of what I mean. This will work for your audience. If I went to my city hall tonight and I was at the city hall meeting and they told me, hey, in 7 years, we're going to build this new football stadium like 45 minutes out of town. I'm like, dude, that's amazing. I'm going to go tomorrow morning and go buy some land up around there because I know in 7 years when that stadium grows, it's going to be worth a lot of money. So I do. Let's say a year from now, I find that land right next to my land went up for sale and it's cheaper. Should I freak out? What do I do? Well, I don't know. Why did I buy it? Well, they're going to build a football stadium. When? 7 years. Okay, so 7 years. Is it still intact, right? Did they have the plans, the permits, the funding? If all those things are true, then I don't care, or maybe I buy the land for cheaper, right? Now, if I discover that they discovered like nuclear waste, I'm like, oh shoot, sell the land at a loss and just get out. And so that's what I'd look at. Like, is the reason I bought Bitcoin, is that basis trade, that debasement trade, is it still intact? Did Bitcoin security fail? No. Right. So then I would hold and I could look past that volatility. And then if we zoom out a second, over the last 2 years, Bitcoin's up 300%. Over the last 3 years, Bitcoin's up 400%. Over the last 5 years, it's up 1,000%. So on Friday, it dropped 8%.
I took a position Friday. So
yeah, right. So, and that's because you understand the long-term picture, right? You understand the stadium is still being built. I'll buy the lot next door to me.
That's a great analogy.